Hello and thank you for joining us on Alive TV. I am Elizabeth Mutfan. The headlines. Tensions rise as EFCC raids Forex dealers in Abuja and Kano. Atiku Camp speaks on CBN's plan to redesign Naira notes. More Twitter officials leave, gutting top management. Former Kano pillar striker Musa Kofarmata is dead.
Alive TV.
And now the news in detail. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Tuesday carried out simultaneous sting operations against Bureau de Change operators in Abuja and Kano State. It was gathered that the EFCC operators, backed by armed policemen, stormed their makeshift stalls located opposite Sheraton Hotel in Zone 4 Wuse, Abuja, and arrested many of the operators and customers. The arrested suspects were dragged into waiting vehicles as the raid stalled traffic in the area and disrupted the day's business in Abuja. It was gathered that the raids in the two cities would also be extended to Lagos, Onitsha, Ibadan, Port Harcourt and other major cities across the country to stop the Bureau de Change operators from destroying the Naira. Giving an insight into the raids in Abuja and Kano, a senior EFCC official explained that the anti-graft agency has been monitoring the activities of Forex dealers in the two cities since the CBN announced the redesign of the Naira. The official states that the operations were intelligence-led, adding that the agency would continue with the investigation of Bureau de Change operators in other states. The Atiku Okowa Presidential Campaign Organization has reacted to the decision of the Central Bank of Nigeria to redesign some Naira denominations. The organization stated that the value of the Naira has plummeted since the announcement of the redesigning by the Apex Bank. Reports that the organization's Director of Strategic Communications, Dele Momodo, made this known at a press conference in Abuja on Tuesday. Momodo stated all efforts must be intensified to address the decline in the value of the Naira, adding that the country's economy, which is on its knees at the moment, can hardly afford further devaluation of the Nigerian currency. Our correspondent Jessica Ochai took to the streets of Abuja to get responses from Nigerians concerning the recent currency change. Here's the report.
The Central Bank of Nigeria's Governor, Godwin Emefiele, during a press briefing in Abuja on Wednesday, the 13th, said it will redesign the 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes. According to the CBN Governor, this decision is in line with the provisions of Section 2B, Section 18A, and Section 19, subsection A and B 2007. He states that the management of the CBN has sought and obtained the approval of President Muhammad Buhari. He also stated that in line with this approval, CBN has finalized arrangements for the new currencies to be in circulation from December 15, 2022, after its launch by President Buhari. This announcement has prompted a lot of reactions from Nigerians.
How do you change Naira when now people start that hold their money in the house, start pushing it into the bank? We have dollar that is going, the value of dollar to Naira is going down on a daily basis. If they do this, many of them will not want to take the money to the bank, they want to mop up dollars. The already tight dollars that people have in the bank, they want to mop it up. That would further increase the value of dollar.
I think we don't even need it at this moment in time because we are passing there are so many challenges as long as this country is concerned. Look at our Naira today. If you go to change a $1 so Naira presently is over 900 in the black market. You go to the bank, let's say 800. So you are changing what economic value what they have to an average Nigerian. So why are we changing it? Instead of I am expecting the CBN government to come out with a policy that will help the economy, not him saying he wants to change the Naira. I am even surprised that I heard about it.
You can't change the situation of the country and you want to change the currency. What concerns the currency with the country issue? So you have a lot of problems in this country that you have to change first before currency. Changing currency is not the problem. After changing the currency, it's not like this country. I don't know what to say about this country, but it's only God that will help us.
Emefiele states that the action was taken in order to take control of the currencies in circulation to help address some of the nation's security threats, especially kidnapping and terrorism, as terrorists and kidnappers capitalize on the large excess of money to carry out their nefarious activities. He added that the new and existing currencies shall remain legal tender and circulate together until the 31st of January 2023, when the existing currencies shall cease to be a legal tender. Nigerians are expected to take old notes to banks for an exchange of the new notes once the new notes are designed. Jessica Ochai, Alive TV News, Abuja.
The Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has pledged to provide maximum support and encouragement to the Nigeria Football Federation in order to make Under-17 Women's World Cup bronze medalists, the Flamingos, world champions as the players graduate from one level to another. This pledge was contained in the remarks of the Sports Minister Sunday Dare as he hosted the bronze medalists of the recently concluded 7th FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup Finals, the Flamingos of Nigeria, at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Ismaila Abubakar, hailed the team for performing so wonderfully well to make Nigeria proud and observed that its success was attributable to synergy and telepathy, which should be credited to the coaching crew. Captain of the team, Alvin Dazosu, expressed appreciation to the Ministry and the Nigerian Football Federation and thanked Nigerians from all walks of life who prayed for and wished the team well in India. A dummy check of the sum of 3 million naira promised the team by Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa was presented to the players and officials at the airport. Chairman of the Nigerian Football Federation Task Force on Youth Competitions, Alhaji Aminu Balele Kurfi, promised the team the sum of $10,000. President Muhammad Buhari has come under strong criticism after the death of First Republic Minister Mbazulike Amechi. Reports state that the minister died on Tuesday morning at the ripe age of 93. After the minister's passing, the president suffered a heavy backlash due to the federal government's refusal to honor the deceased's last wish, which was the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kano, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Despite Amechi's pleas before his death, the federal government ruled out a political solution to Kano's release. The nonagenarian before his death pleaded with Buhari to set the agitator free as it would guarantee peace in the southeast and stabilize the country, an appeal the government did not consider. However, Buhari, in his condolence message by his spokesman Garba Shehu, recalled his encounters with Amechi in Abuja and Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. On the foreign scene, in an expanding exodus of Twitter's top management, officials, including its advertising and marketing chiefs, left the company in the past few days, according to statements and a person with direct knowledge of the matter. The departures come after billionaire Elon Musk's $44 billion takeover of the company last week, followed by his firing of CEO Parag Agrawal, Chief Financial Officer Ned Sagal, and Legal Affairs and Policy Chief Vijaya Gade, reports stated, citing sources. Sarah Persinet, who was Chief Customer Officer and ad boss, tweeted on Tuesday that she resigned last week, adding to advertisers' uncertainty over how the social media company will change under Musk. Chief People and Diversity Officer Dalana Brand announced on Tuesday in a LinkedIn post that she had resigned last week as well. General Manager for Core Technologies Nick Caldwell confirmed his departure on Twitter, changing his profile bio to former Twitter executive by Monday night. And in sports news, former Kano Pillars striker Bello Musa Kofarmata has been reported dead. The media learned that the footballer died after battling an undisclosed illness in the wee hours of today. The Secretary of Kano Professionals confirmed the player's departure from Mother Earth. Kofarmata, according to reports, would be laid to rest this morning at his family residence Kofarmata quarters in Kano Metropolitan. The deceased started his professional football career at his home club Kano, playing for Kano Pillars FC months ago. Kofarmata shared his football journey with reporters, revealing how he played in local competitions before becoming a Nigeria professional football legend. In his narration, the player said he started playing football when he was younger because his father was a footballer too. And with that, we've come to the end of the news at this hour. But before we go, here's a recap of the headline. Tensions rise as EFCC raids Forex dealers in Abuja and Kano. Atiku Camp speaks on CBN's plan to redesign Naira notes. More Twitter officials leave, gutting top management. Former Kano pillar striker Musa Kofarmata is dead. Thank you for watching, and once again, I am Elizabeth Mutfrang. Do have a good day.
Alive TV.